Commissario, tiene la palabra.
Gracias, presidente. Como ya han hecho a lo largo de este debate diversos miembros de la Cámara y la propia Presidencia, yo también quería dedicar un emocionado recuerdo a Francisco Gambús, que fue un gran parlamentario europeo, una persona forjadora de consensos y un hombre plenamente comprometido con el desarrollo de las políticas medioambientales y climáticas de la Unión Europea. Y quisiera trasladar nuestro dolor y pesar por su pérdida a su familia. I would also like to thank members for your continuing commitment to ambitious global climate action, thereby providing additional political momentum ahead of another important COP. I have listened carefully to the debate today, and I am encouraged by the engagement of the members of this House. I appreciate your commitment to maintaining the European Union role as a leader in the field of international climate action. A strong and united European Union messaging will be instrumental to continue to deliver on our leadership during COP25 in Madrid and beyond. I am convinced that the European Commission and the European Council, under the leadership of the Finnish Presidency, will contribute to the conclusion of the negotiations on Article 6 of the Paris Agreement, so as to strengthen international cooperation to reduce emissions globally. After Madrid, our work must continue both domestically and internationally. With our domestic experience and external policy instruments and dialogues, we are in a position to help our partners to advance their transition to a low-carbon, climate-resilient economy. We should continue prompting our partners to submit their updated national determined contributions and their long-term strategies under the Paris Agreement. Thank you for the opportunity of having this debate, and I wish you every success in meeting the challenges ahead. Thank you, Mr. President.
Vielen Dank, Herr Kommissar ARIAS-CAÑETE. Es spricht nun im Namen des Rates Herr Minister TIILIKAINEN.
Thank you, Mr. President, honourable members, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a very interesting discussion after the one we had last month, and I have listened attentively to your interventions. The discussion reflects the priority that the fight against climate change represents for all of us. These debates help us to shape a shared vision of the future. As we prepare for COP25 in Madrid, everyone has to be determined, and I can assure that the European Union is. Firstly, we want to finalise the Paris-Katowice rulebook in Madrid. Secondly, we are preparing to update our NDC next year. And thirdly, we are ready to mobilise additional financial flows in coming years, like we have heard today. I can assure you that the Presidency will spare no effort so that the EU will play a leading role in the work of the conference. Ladies and gentlemen, I have participated in climate policy for quite a long time and acted both on behalf of Finland and EU in many COPs. And I would like to say that in climate policy, the European Union is on its best. With the great support from European Parliament, with unanimity of Member States, and with tireless work of Commission, we have been leading the global climate action. And still we know that we need to do more, much more, and we need to do faster, much faster. Dear friends, this may be the last debate that Mr. Commissioner is having with European Parliament and Council on climate issues, so I would like to use this moment to thank Commissioner Cañete in front of European Parliament. Miguel, you were there when we agreed on Paris Agreement. You were there when we implemented it into our 2030 legislation. And you were there when we agreed on Paris-Katowice rulebook. I'm not saying this just because you happen to be the climate commissioner. No, I would like to thank you for your personal contribution, your good relations with the other key players, big players in worldwide climate policy and your personal commitment you have shown. On behalf of Council and as a representative of Finnish Presidency, my noble thanks for you. It has been an honor to work with you. So, representatives of European
Excuse me, the micro switched off.
Okay, so now I would like to conclude saying that thank you again for this important debate that gives strong background for Madrid negotiations for Commission and Council. Thank you.
Vielen Dank, Herr Minister TIILIKAINEN. Die gemeinsame